want to speak to parents here for a minute. You parents out there, parents of kids that have anxiety, that struggle with anxiety, depression, relationship trouble, school challenges, whatever your child struggles with. I've been having some conversations with parents recently about, you know, on some level you have to allow your child to work through his or her struggles. Like, this is not something that you can do for them, right? And so we're not even gonna go down that road. I want to just pay particular attention to parents, and I want to speak right into you. I'm gonna take my glasses off. When I take my glasses off, this is when I get serious. But I just want to speak to you for a second and say that you have to detach from your child. You have to disconnect enough that you can be able to take care of yourself, okay? That you can be able to take care of yourself. And so I think you really have to focus on yourself. You know, provide that support, that validation, that care for your child. But no, don't put too much energy in trying to fix your child. Because what you're going to need to do, right? You're going to need to save yourself. You got to put your oxygen mask on. So when your child's struggling, you can't go down with your child. Because sometimes when you try to save your child, you actually make it worse. What you need to do is you need to focus on yourself and say, okay, how do I disconnect enough? How do I disconnect enough that I can work on my thoughts and feelings to be in a stable enough place to continue over time to provide that support, that validation, that empathy for my child when he or she needs it. Makes sense? Makes sense? That you got to continue, even when your child is struggling, you got to continue to live your life. You parents, you moms, and dads have to continue to live your life. What does that look like? You still have to go out with friends. You gotta still hang out with friends. Even if your child's struggling, you may have to leave your child struggling in that moment and go out with friends. You gotta take care of yourself. You still gotta exercise. You gotta eat well. You gotta do all the things that you do to keep yourself healthy. Because you can't go down with your child. You can't go down with your child. I see a lot of parents that forget their own self-care when their child is struggling, and then it's double trouble. It's double trouble because we got a burnt out parent and we got a struggling kid, and then it's like, okay, who's gonna save us now? Who's gonna save us now?
On track, now we gon' way up. Don't be used as easy as a layup.